Hey y'all, so today we're going to be talking about Kodak Black, y'all. He is in desperate need of our help. He is crying out from the FDC, y'all. But first I want to talk about DaBaby. Now y'all know not very long ago, there was footage of DaBaby pushing a hotel worker, and it was mostly reported by TMZ, so you already know where the narrative went. But anyway, apparently what had happened was the hotel worker was recording him with his kid. Now a lot of celebrities do not like this. I don't know why people do this to these celebrities. These are regular human beings. If they ain't performing or they ain't doing no press runs, especially if you on your job, you ain't got no business asking for an autograph or doing none of that. You understand what I'm saying? But anyway, the hotel worker thought he was going to record and post it on social media, and DaBaby saw the man putting in the caption about to post a picture of him and his kid on the internet, and then, you can see what happened after that. But since the videos released, everybody's had an opinion about DaBaby. Everybody has something to say about, him always getting into some type of altercation. They brought up when he got into the situation.
All them hits. I'm still this pretty. Look like you need to get some new security. Who can hit harder. You soft ass bitch ass.
They brought up when he got into the situation with another fan last year, but he is not having it. He is clearing his name. He letting y'all know anybody in his situation would have acted the same way, and I agree with him. Good for you. So apparently he went on to Instagram and he put up a string of posts. The first one read, "The hotel worker you see me pushing came up to me outside the hotel and asked if he could record a video of me while I was holding my 2-year-old daughter. I calmly and respectfully said no and explained to him posting a video of me at the time would compromise the safety of me and my child by letting social media know where we were staying. After being told no, still being on the clock at work, he walked to the other side of the parking lot, maybe 50 feet away, and zoomed in while recording a video of me and my daughter on Snapchat. After I politely asked him not to and gave him an explanation as to why I didn't want him to. I then handed my daughter to her uncle and walked over to him as he was typing his caption on the video of me and my child, not knowing I saw him record it and that I was over his shoulder watching him type the caption. I told him to delete the video immediately and take his bitch ass back to the hotel and do his job, since he wasn't capable of being professional enough to abide by the company policy while doing his job outside of the hotel. Upon entering the hotel, I made him sit down and understand the fact that no video is worth the safety of my child being compromised, especially after I politely explained to him the reasoning behind me saying no. Not to mention the fact that he is at work and his job is to valet park cars, not record customers and violate their privacy, which I'm 100% sure is against employee policy at the hotel. Being a celebrity and being liked by the public is cool and all, but I'm a father before anything, and my number one priority is providing for and protecting the interests of my child. And anybody that don't respect that, I don't want your respect. And TMZ, while y'all continuously attempt to assassinate my character with y'all incomplete and judgmental stories, y'all let the Beverly Hills AC Hotel know that my lawyer will be in contact. And if they don't provide my legal team with the video of their employee violating company policy by asking me and continuing to record me and my child outside of their hotel while he was supposed to be doing his job, the same way they provided them the video of my reaction, I got a pretty ass lawsuit on the way with their name on it." Well, alrighty then. I know that's right. You better tell them, because TMZ love making their own narratives, But what do y'all think? You know what I mean? Would y'all have reacted the same way? That remind me of when Cardi B went off on that reporter before too, when they was trying to record her father. They be just ODing. Come on, y'all all in these people's personal space. That's ridiculous. But what do y'all think? What y'all would have did in that situation? Now, let's get into Kodak Black is calling out for our help, y'all. He said they are trying to kill him in that prison, slowly but surely. Now, y'all know Kodak Black was sentenced to 4 years in prison in November for lying on a gun application. Now, during that sentence, there was a lengthy post that appeared on Kodak Black's Instagram account claiming a big conspiracy against him. The post reads, Lieutenant F. Arroyo has been very vindictive towards me, and I have a strong feeling it has something to do with me being set up, laced, bruised, and brutally beaten 2 weeks before my court date. There's a big conspiracy going on in this building on me. Santiago Torres is using her position wrongfully in the Miami FDC and is abusing her authority. She has been writing falsified incident reports on me to take phone privileges that I get once a week while in solitary. Also, doing anything to take my game time so that I can come home literally when I'm supposed to. One morning, she pulled me out of my cell to tell me she is going to take my pretty little girlfriend off my visitation list for no other reason but to add insult to my distress. Not being able to see my significant other while locked away in this hellhole. Also, I was denied visits with my mother on December 23rd, 2 days before Christmas. Not only does my incoming mail take an average of a month to get to me, but they are messing with my outgoing mail as well. My family hasn't received none of my letters for the holidays, which is borderline cruel and unethical. But as if all of this is not enough, on December 31st, New Year's Eve to be exact, I was handed an empty tray for breakfast. I brought it to their attention, but nothing was done for me. Since the camera shows there's entering a tray through the flap, but meanwhile there's nothing on the tray when I open it. They are strategically killing me slowly in here. I have been humiliated over and over again. I am highly disappointed in the way that they are not only treating me, but all the other inmates in this facility. With their self-serving agenda, they will always side with their fellow officers, whether right or wrong. Well, it is all starting to make sense now, because if y'all don't remember, I had just reported that they hit him with 2 more charges after the sentence.
2 weapons charges now, and if convicted, he can spend up to 60 additional years in prison after pleading guilty to his charges in May for falsifying documentation to purchase a gun in January. More recently, Kodak Black, like I said, had pleaded guilty and got 46 months, which, if my math is correct, would have had him being released around 2023. But unfortunately, a few days later, Miami District Attorney's Office is now hitting him with 2 felony gun charges. Now, let me break down what is happening and why they're able to do this. Kodak Black was arrested in May. Now, I reported on this. You guys can go in my videos and check it out in one of my morning coffees. Now, he was arrested in May for falsifying documentation in January, where he purchased the gun, and he did not disclose that he had a open case. Now, the open case, he was a juvenile, right? Now, there's a law that says a juvenile delinquent cannot possess a firearm until they're 24 years old. Kodak Black was not 24 when he purchased this firearm as well. So they're bringing that January charge when he bought that gun, and then when they arrested him in May, he had a gun on him. So that's 2 times they can prove that he was possessing a weapon when he should not have been. From what his lawyer is saying, this is not a known law. They usually don't even pay attention to this law, but because it's Kodak Black and he only got 46 months for falsifying the documentation, they're a little upset. So now they're going at his neck. Now, this is what the lawyer says. This is what happens when the government feels like they lost, when a young man gets 46 months on filing false documents. Miami has charged him with the purchase of weapons. Because of a little really known law, if you had a juvenile prior, you cannot possess a weapon until you're 24. The Miami case will be dealt with very soon. So seeing how the lawyer is confident that it's going to be handled soon, I'm assuming he's going to try to take another deal to plead guilty. I don't know what kind of deal you're going to take when you're facing 60 years. It's crazy. But I feel kind of bad for him now. You know, before I was like, that's what he get because of what he said about Lauren, trying to get at Lauren after Nipsey died. But like, this is a bit much. Y'all need to let that boy out of jail.
So maybe there is some truth to his story. Maybe somebody needs to go look into this. All the money in the world that he got behind him, and he's still getting treated like this. This is crazy. So I mean, I'm putting this video out here. If somebody knows somebody that knows something about it, get that boy some help. But anyway, let me know y'all's opinion on this. Comment below. Like this video. Definitely subscribe. And also make sure you check back for all that and some more. Peace.